smell chicken crab.
Our stock market has turned into a casino.
Members don't read the bill.
When these guys get on their hind legs, stick your finger down your throat. Get out of the room.
Whereas Ron Paul, we disqualified him because his people slammed the poll.
Amazing Grace.
There was no hugging involved. There was a arm, elbow.
You think it's all right for a speaker to accept a favorable stock deal?
It's not true, and that's that.
I have not made any decisions on trading activities for years.
And now, Mr. Know-It-All.
Thank you, you precocious little bambinos. JD here, good to have you on board. We thank you, as always, for taking some of your time to spend with us here on the program, where we like our flying a little turbulent, our women a little crazy, our politics a little messy. Jesse producing, Don producing, and working the dials. Poll question up there for you today at the website. A new poll, that's a poll question about a poll. The new poll has the Newtster with a huge margin over Mitt, my hair's perfectly in place Romney, 38% to 17%, latest Rasmussen poll. Newty is selling himself as a professor, a historian, a futurist, a small business owner, and a lifetime citizen. How do you see him? 9%, weasel. 12%, elitist. 16%, slimeball. 20%, the 2012 GOP nominee, and 43% say he is a true Washington insider. Well, the 20% who think he is the 2012 GOP nominee must include the Newtster, who says, I am going to be the GOP nominee. Well, I hope your arms are growing a little longer there, Newty, so that you can reach around and pat yourself on the back. A fait accompli, a done deal. Well, I'd have to say we haven't heard from everyone yet in toto on what it is they think about the historian, the futurist, the small business owner, the weasel, the slimeball, the elitist, the insider. Nice to see the Ron Paul people taking the gloves off. Now, I know the image of Ron Paul is that he's the kindly grandfather. He's a little bit kooky. He says some things that you really didn't understand 2 or 3 months ago, much less 2 or 3 years ago. But he seems to be have been saying and is saying things that are resonating with people. And now he figures it's time to get in the game, which is a long time coming. I know a lot of people have been questioning, as I have, his prowess on the stage during the debates. I think that they've been working with him to an extent that it's actually paying dividends during the debates. He's crisper in his answers. He's more engaging with the other candidates. He's laying out a better plan. But I guess part of the game plan for the Paul campaign is to, well, you got to call him like you see him. And this ad that they put together going after the lifetime citizen, as Newt Gingrich likes to refer to himself as after 3 decades in Washington, D.C., as a true political insider, a non-lobbyist lobbyist. This, the Ron Paul campaign, giving you an insight into who the real Newt Gingrich is.
I think this is the core challenge of America, is that beyond the words is a real question of policy and a real question of values and a real question of seriousness. The real question of policy.
We don't always see eye to eye, do we, Newt?
No, but we do agree our country must take action to address climate change.
Newt Gingrich has been on both sides of a long list of issues, sometimes in the same week.
I don't think right-wing social engineering is any more desirable than left-wing social engineering.
With allies like that, who needs the left?
It cuts Paul Ryan off at the knees. It supports the Obama administration. There is no explanation for it.
And a real question of value. If you want to put people in jail, let's look at the politicians who created the environment, the politicians who profited from the environment,
Newt Gingrich on the defense for taking $1.5 million.
After he left Congress, Freddie Mac paid Gingrich at least $1.6 million.
$1.6 million, some of it just before the housing market collapsed.
Newt Gingrich can ridicule Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac publicly while privately pocketing millions.
That's hardcore lobbying, and that's what Newt Gingrich was doing.
The politicians who profited from the environment.
There are now reports about controversial ties to the healthcare industry.
A think tank founded by Newt Gingrich collected at least $37 million from major healthcare companies. The group supports individual mandates.
Newt Gingrich renewed his support for an individual mandate, a key tenet of President Obama's healthcare law.
Support for an individual mandate? Folks, don't ask me to explain this.
And a real question of seriousness, serious question of seriousness.
Everything that Gingrich railed against when he was in the House, he went the other way when he got paid to go the other way.
You're an embarrassment to our party.
He's flipped and flopped based on who's paying him.
He's demonstrating himself to be the very essence of the Washington insiders.
It's about serial hypocrisy.
It's wrong to go around and adopt radically different positions, because then people have to ask themselves, what will you tell me next time?
Wow. Yeah, but he's not Obama. He's not Obama. Can't you hear the people in it? Yeah, but he's not Obama. I need to change my Republican diaper. I made a little mess in my pants.